Hi, Princess Polly.
Hi, Mr. Frog. Wow, you have a very wide mouth.
You are right, Princess Polly. This is the wide-mouthed frog from the week 9 story time to go pack. Imagine your story if you lived in a pond. And where do you think frogs live?
In ponds.
In ponds. And this puppet is in our packs this week with a great story for our storytime friends called The Wide-Mouthed Frog. And the words are included in your pack. And we're going to tell you a little bit of the story. Would you like to help me, Princess Polly?
I would love to.
All right. So once upon a time, there lived a frog. He wasn't an ordinary frog. He was a wide-mouthed frog. Boy, it's fun to open my mouth really wide for that.
Wow.
He was very lonely. He didn't have many friends. So he decided one day to go into the woods. And he came across something with long and floppy ears, a white fluffy tail, and a nose that twitched back and forth. And he said, "Hi, I'm the wide-mouthed frog. Who are you and what do you eat?"
Oh, can I guess?
Yes, you
Long
can.
floppy ears, a twitchy nose, and a fluffy tail. Oh, I think is it a bunny? It's a rabbit.
It is a rabbit, you're right.
I'm a rabbit and I eat carrots.
Wow, is that interesting? And then the wide-mouthed frog hopped and hopped and hopped along again. And throughout the story, he meets very interesting characters in the forest until the very end where there's a problem.
Stories always have problems.
Yes, he came across something very strange. It was long and skinny. It didn't have any ears. It didn't have any feathers or fur. It just looked like a rope with a tongue that went in and out.
Oh, I think I know.
Yeah.
Is it a hissing animal?
It is. And the wide-mouthed frog said again, "Hi, I'm the wide-mouthed frog. Who are you and what do you eat?"
I'm a snake. And I eat frogs.
Wow, that is interesting. You don't see many of those around here. And the wide-mouthed frog got away as fast as he could.
He wasn't very wide anymore.
He was not. So you can have a lot of fun with your child and the wide-mouthed frog story. And you can also use your puppet for some of the other songs included in your pack. We have one called Three Little Frogs that you're going to use your little fly puppet. I'm going to let you hold that, Princess Polly, as best as you can. And the tune for this song is Five Little Ducks. And I'm going to let you start it, Princess Polly, okay? And I'll
Okay.
join in.
3 little frogs went out one day, jumping and leaping so far away. One little fly came buzzing by. Zap went the frog, he caught that fly.
You can keep playing until all the frogs
All the
have
frogs.
eaten a fly.
And you can put numbers down, numerals, so they can see those, make it into a math game, but play. Play.
Enjoy your froggy fun. everyone, it's Miss Terry.
And Miss Tami.
And we're here to talk about one of the activities in the Week 9 Storytime to Go pack. Imagine your story if you lived in a pond. And we want to talk a little bit about the Lily Pad alphabet sheet. It's a nice big laminated sheet because there are so many different ways that you can use this, and we're hoping that you'll be able to use this for a while. For a while. We want it to last, right?
To last, and two-sided as well.
That's right.
Uppercase and lowercase letters. For lots of fun with letters and letter sounds.
And we're going to be working on a couple of those early literacy skills, letter knowledge and print awareness with some of these different games. Also included in your pack are little jumping frogs, and we're going to use these as we're playing today, but you can also extend this activity. You can grab a dice, which was in your Week 1 Storytime to Go pack, and then we also grabbed one of our dry erase markers, which was in one of the weeks. I can't remember which one off the top of my head. A pencil and a paper if you'd like to do some writing with this activity as well, depending on the age of your child. And we just want to remind you that the most important thing is to have fun. So only continue playing as long as your child wants to continue playing. Don't try to.
It shouldn't be a task.
Correct.
It should be playing.
Exactly. So one of the simplest things that you can start with is just naming the letters that are on the sheet. If your child is not quite, I don't know what the term would be, not quite able to make your frog jump, you can simply have them hop to the different letters and talk about not only what letter it is, but also the sound. It's very important that they understand that every letter makes a sound. But we were going to just play for a little bit the basic game that's included in your pack. You want to start?
Sure. And you can show them that pointer finger and on the back tab and to hop. Oh, an R, an uppercase R. And then I always have a little song tune that I do in Jumpstart with letters and letter sounds. And we identify that letter in uppercase R, and then we sing, the R says the R says every letter makes a sound, the R says and really stretch that sound out.
And then you can ask your child, what other things have that sound? Rooster.
Red.
And you could look for things around the house. You could use this as an opportunity to get your child moving and asking them to go point to something that starts with that letter. So you could really make this a longer game if you'd like. All right, I'm going to go next. Woo! I think I landed mostly on the L. And then we could sing, the L says O, the L says O. Every letter makes a sound, the L says O. So
and it's easier without a mask in your home to have them watch your lips and your tongue and your teeth, how they have to situate their mouth with some of these sounds.
You could also play a game where the child tries to have their frog jump to each letter of their name. Their most favorite word and the easiest one for them to learn how to spell is their first name. You could also talk about the lowercase letters on the other side and see if they can match them to the uppercase letters and help them understand that the letters have two different ways that they are written with the lowercase and the uppercase. If you wanted to make it more of a game, you could use your dice. And you could do things like, we'll roll the dice. Oh, I have 3. So I'm going to try to jump to 3 different letters. Oh, I landed on the X. I'm going to take my marker and mark it off. And then I'm going to see if I can jump to another one. Oh, on the R, mark. Jump again. Oh, on the O. And then you and your child could take turns rolling the dice and trying to mark off the most lily pads if you'd like to do something like that.
Yes, you can go most and least. There's so many ways to extend this game.
If you wanted to include some writing, you could have your child jump to a letter and then actually try to write the letter on a piece of paper. You could have them jump to 3 or 4 letters and say, can you make any words out of the letters that you've landed on? So there's a million things that you could try to do.
You could make it, depending on the age of your children, if you have some competitive, loving elementary children, so many games. So many games you can do with this.
You could say, okay, I rolled a 6 and I landed on the H. Let's see who can find 6 things that start with the letter H, and if they can successfully do that, they can get a point, and then it would be the next person's turn. You could have them running all around the house if you'd like, get them tired out for a nap.
Or outside too.
Yes, or outside would be great. So All right, so we
And-
hope you, oh,
Yes,
were
and
you-
I was just gonna say, if you have the little ones and they cannot do that, just have them toss the frog. It's a little less frustrating for them.
and you can also just have them jump it. Can you jump to the letter B? Can you jump to the letter K? So we hope you enjoy your lily pad alphabet sheet. Storytime to Go packs are available beginning Monday, June 15th. There'll be a new pack each week. Follow our curbside delivery procedures, which can be found on our website at www.lesterlibrary.org. And grown-ups, don't forget your library card. We can't wait to see you.